Hey, so we all know how important titles are when it comes to YouTube because your title is the first thing that people read when they're about to click on your video. So it's important to get the titles right. And for the last couple weeks, my software has struggled to pull the correct information from Amazon. So I greatly apologize for all the trouble, all the frustration and time that's caused all of my users, all the users of the program. When it should be automated, it should just work. So I think finally and definitively we've squashed those bugs though with this new release. As always, let me know if that's not the case, but let me walk you through how to install this and set it up to make sure that we never have these problems again. So here is the program again. The version that's going to be addressing this problem is 2.4.1. So if you don't see this update banner just yet, you can go directly to the website. I'll have the link in the description and find the download page there. But if you see this banner, go ahead and click download update. And then after installing the update, here's what you'll see. Of course, you're going to go through the update process as usual, whether for Windows or Mac OS or Chrome OS. And once it finishes, this is of course Windows. So this is kind of the process, what it looks like. When it opens for the first time, you're going to get this pop-up right here. It's going to say version 2.4.1 fixes a bug where Creator Hub video titles were sometimes fetched incorrectly. Through talking to many of you guys, I know this has been a problem for several of you for a couple weeks now. Hopefully, whether you've had the chat history bug or the product title bug, this fixes that for both. It says, would you like to clear and it'll say how many videos you have. Not your full videos, but the ones that are unuploaded. It says, do you want to refetch those, clear those, and refetch them on your next Creator Hub scan? And that's if you do a full entire scan. Any titles you may have manually edited will be preserved. So if you've manually edited the title, that title will be preserved and won't be erased. So I would go ahead and click yes. That way it wipes all the problems that you've had in terms of it's fetched wrong titles before. So click yes to that. And then it also asks you this other question as well. You have 213 already uploaded videos with cached titles. So if you've been having a problem with, it's already fetched several titles and it still has that chat history, or it's already fetched the product title, then you might want to clear those as well. Now, if you've looked through your selective upload history and you don't have that problem and everything looks right going forward, you can click no. But if you're not sure, go ahead and click yes, because that way it just gives you a clean slate going forward. You're not going to have this problem anymore. So click yes. Say okay. It's cleared all those. Say okay. And then if you look in your selective uploads, now I did notice that it doesn't actually delete every single one of the titles. That's because there is data in the background that's already been collected for those things that have been uploaded. But it should be deleting anything that it thinks is problematic. So if you look through it a little bit, it'll think that once in a while it'll run across one. Let's see if I can find one somewhere around here. I think there's one right here. See, it replaces it with the video's ID, basically the VDP ID, and it's just basically saying this title right here looked problematic. Most of my titles, actually, I was not experiencing this problem because I guess because I refresh my storefront, my Creator Hub often enough that I just wasn't experiencing that problem. But this one apparently did pull in the wrong title. So in that instance, I could just click get data right there and it would find the correct title right there. Now here's all the ones that I have not uploaded yet, starting right about here. And you can see that instead of having a blank, it has the video ID there. Now next time I run this, which I could do right here, I can just click on that and then say upload if I want to for that one. It would get the correct ID at that point. So all is well in that regard. You don't have to at this point do anything else. You could just start using it as normal, and then it'll start filling in the correct titles as you go forward. And all those bugs in terms of the chat history and the product title, that should be a thing of the past because now it's fetching the correct data going forward, and nothing is cached that's incorrect at that point, which was part of the problem before. Now you could, if you wanted to see all of the correct titles now, you could at this point scan for new videos. That'll actually just get the newest ones, the new ones here at the very, very top, if you haven't scanned for new videos in a while. Or you could click refresh entire list right here, and that'll actually populate all of your video titles for all of your videos, just like it does the first time. So I would click refresh entire list. That way you get all of your Creator Hub taken care of and everything looks right going forward. But if you just didn't want to do that, you could just start using it normally and it will start filling in all the titles as you normally run and start uploading videos to YouTube. As always, if you have any questions, if it's not working quite well for you, feel free to send me a message. We'll take a look at yours specifically. If you're using Mac OS specifically, I encourage you to make sure that when you install a new version, you delete all of the old versions from the downloads folder. Because I've seen people who have been accidentally running old versions by not deleting or replacing their old versions with the new version. So make sure you just go through your downloads folder, delete all the old versions of the Cha-Ching Automate app, and delete them from there, and then make sure that you're only running the new version. If you're using Chrome OS, similar thing. I'm going to put a new video up probably in the next day or so to show the new way of installing updates to Chrome OS. That'll just make sure that you're always running the new version there. It has to do with the shortcut, ironically, because that shortcut actually can point to an old version somehow. I'm still learning stuff as I go, but if I can do it, you can do it too. I'm just an average guy.